Hello and welcome back for what will be our level 7 episode of Fellowship of the Forge. We have a marvellous scenic view over the Northern Lights here, just outside Bitterspine Palace in the Feywild wilderness. For my money at least, one of the nicest backgrounds in the game. Okay, so for level 7 I don't think I have... I've added one item there, Fang's collar. I think that comes from the... Excuse me, that comes from the... is it the one dame thing after another quest in the hunt or be hunted area? I think it comes from. It's a nice little item for our build, the fire stuff and the profane spell focus. Aside from that, everything is as it was. I could have added the Sacrarium Suncatcher from the Dino area for an extra spell DC, but I decided to leave it alone for now. So spells wise, on enhancements, we're now rocking the Scorch spell-like ability as well, with all the metas of the Maximize and Empower. So we've got two versions now of Scorch. We've got the Fireball, obviously, and the Burning Hands still for if things need finishing off. So we are committed completely to fire, which I would not recommend if you're doing it on your own. We've already run across two instances where I think end bosses, the hags in the earlier quest in here, and there was another. Oh, it was another hag, wasn't it? Cadence in the Wake Me Up Inside, I think, was completely immune to fire. So if I didn't have the luxury of being backed up by the bear, I would certainly have to change, probably leave a few points in here, have the acid spray fully meted, the acid hands spell, and also the acid blast, and then I could use acid as my secondary thing for when the fire was completely ineffectual. Other than that, we've run into some issues, haven't we, with arrows going missing. Now I've detailed some of the things I know about that can either cause it or help with it, and I think one such is to not be moving when you're firing, and it helps if the enemies are not moving as well. I know that. Another one is obviously if somebody else kills your target, then your arrows I think could go, or if somebody kills a target around you if you're doing an AoE. I think I've had that with a fireball maybe, that if you've targeted it, something like that. And then of course there's the lag, but I don't know if people's mileage is different than mine, but I seem to have found, having tried both now, that the Arti repeater, it has less problems with the missing shots than the standard bow does. Maybe because there's more of them, and so at least one or two might hit if one goes scattering into the ether. I don't know, but just thought I'd mention that. Anything gear-wise for level 7, Annie? I think you might have done more. Have you
Mm,
put some dread
I
gear?
think I think that I only changed it. The important changes was the boots. I was using a Feywild one, and I am using the Admirer shoes
The
for that
Admiral's
pile
gumshoes. Yes, that's a nice...
because I have an intelligence +5, seeker 5, deception 3, and because I have the intelligence now on the boots, I put the Red Raptor's feather
right.
from the Dread Isle 2.
Yeah.
Um,
Those
because
boots
I
are
don't need
amazing
any.
for your build, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if the Red Raptor feather is such an improvement,
What does
but
that have
because
on
I
it?
don't need. That is Deception 3, Insightful Deception 1, Assassinate 5, Blurry.
Well, blurry is nice to have at this low level, although if we start to increase the Reaper difficulty, blur is going to be nerfed down to nothing. But any source of a
Mm-hmm.
mischance against you is a useful thing to have.
Mm-hmm. So
Um,
that's it. That's the changes.
okay. So we thought, I think we've shown several times the early phase stuff starting in the Windward Hall. So we thought this time we'd come up to the top area here and show you these three quests at the top, starting with the Frosted Cerise, whatever that one is called. Frosty Reception. So we're going to try, we've been trucking along on Reaper 1, doing very nicely. We're going to try and up it to 2 now.
Mm, I like
Hopefully
it.
we won't come to too much grief. I think the biggest issue we'll have is the damage over time, where if anything hits us with that, we're going to have to be careful with that. Are you ready?
Just a second. I am just using a sheet here. I used the potion of supreme ability.
Oh, right. We're expecting big things
Little.
from you this quest then, madam.
Well, you said you would increase the level, so increase level.
Ah, I see how it is. So you're pulling out all the stops.
Cold reputation is known throughout the
Mm-hmm.
Feywild. The Prince of Frost stands before a throne overlooking the crowded ballroom, the Baroness beside him. However, the third throne on the dais stands empty. The air chills as the Archfey points a finger toward you.
Just doing this little optional.
With your presence, Upslander.
And then
If I
it's
may,
up here,
madam,
I think, isn't
says
it?
the Baroness. A connection in the summer court sent
Yes,
word
quite
the
a few
Outlanders
people
might.
don't like, well, when it came out, they didn't like the sort of
They will not disturb the ball. You're told that Osha
go here,
loves
go
striking
there,
parties
talk to this
with
person, talk to that
Yeah,
person nature
He's
of the
likely to
quest.
be avoiding the crowd somewhere. Perhaps
I
out
can
on a
tell you
rare
that
hunt.
I don't like this
Yeah,
movie.
it's not one of my favourites. You can pick the lock on that door, Annie, if you will.
For reasons he will not divulge, this must
Mm,
remain a secret from the
okay.
Prince of Frost. The Baroness refuses
If I
to
tell
give
you
the
there's a
message
chest
in front of the
inside,
Prince and all her guests.
would it make any difference?
Tells you to meet her
Of course.
downstairs.
I thought it might do.
The door to the treasure vault bolted shut.
They all gone? Yeah.
One of the waitstaffs
Happy
as I
days.
get inside. A wave of relief washes
There is a
That is my
chest. There is a chest. I know she's frothing at the mouth. I didn't lie. There is a chest here.
whatever
Just
he
needs
got himself
unlocking.
into is carrying away
You would
she
be
was,
in trouble if
she
you
was
was
getting
lying.
twitchy.
blood out of the treasure
So
vault.
just
If you was lying, you would be in trouble.
there is a rumour.
Pull this lever.
A rumour, I
Mm.
hasten to add, that on rare occasions I have called out chest just to get the bear to come back in certain urgent situations.
Mm. Except this is not a humor.
Well, I've heard chest works better than wait or stop.
Older than the palace.
Of course.
As payment
Wait or
for
stop
delivering
means
his
nothing.
message to the Baroness.
Parar?
Rendition of an old folk
No
song.
Portuguese?
No.
Wasn't
No.
exactly
Don't.
what you
Não
wanted.
gosta?
I don't know these
This
words.
door leads
Okay.
out to the
Oh, and by
ballroom
the
of
way,
Arti.
the people will be wondering from where the bear is.
Ah, yes.
They hadn't said to them.
That's true. Answers on the back of a postcard,
Yeah.
please.
The bears from Brazil.
You hear a bell chime in
I
the
wonder if
Yeah.
anybody guessed. I think our little group, we were hopelessly wrong, weren't we? I think most of us had you from somewhere in
Yeah.
Europe.
You notice a bizarre painting
Yeah,
Prob-
lots
probably-
of people
wintertide ballroom. To your
wonder if I am
surprise,
from
the
Poland
radiator
or Russia,
into the ballroom itself.
but no.
Maybe a lot of the guesses were based around the time zone.
Uh,
Now, what do
yeah,
we
but
have here? I think you have spellcraft, don't you?
The court advisor
Try
stares
that,
off
Annie,
into
with
distance
the big guy in the middle. I think spellcraft is good with him.
and lets out a dejected sigh. Osha hands you a key.
Nice one.
He tells you that the frosted cerise flower can be found in the center of the Aurora Garden, but warns you not to let the true nature of your visit become gossip fodder for the other.
So, to the garden.
You step out into the snowy garden.
I touched the Reaper boost by mistake. I'm like, no chance to use it. So sad.
It's okay, there'll be another one. Save the other one for the end. There is a shrine before the end if you wanted to use them all and recharge it.
No, it's okay. I have 4 uses of
Why am
them.
I not jumping?
Everything is white on my screen.
Is it okay now?
It's okay now. So, I had 4 uses of them, and I never used them all.
Well, the end fight is the obvious use, but anytime there's a bit of a situation, like maybe if a Reaper pops up or something, you could hit it, or when there's several big groups to deal with.
To your surprise, the ballroom
I know what you mean about it, because I always have a tendency to just hold on to them, you know, just in case, and then I never end up using. So better to use, like now we could use.
Lady Lazuli informs you that there were only 2 Latin nobles she didn't recognize in the
Nice. Burn them all.
resident social butterfly at the Prince of Frost's court. Sir Snowdrift tells you that Lord Beryl was last seen slinking off to the kitchen in search of a fresh bottle of wine. Then he shoos you out of his
A bottle of wine, Bear. No, not convinced.
I like.
More opponents. That's what we like. Now that that AOE of yours is very tasty for these packs of things. It's on a nice short cooldown as well. Plague Reaper down here. In fact, AOE wise now, well, I shouldn't be so surprised. It's a sorcerer, isn't it? It's literally been years since I played a sorcerer, but it's mopping up fairly nicely now. It's quite immersive, throwing the flame all over the place. And particularly,
And we'll get better.
What's that?
And we'll get even better.
We'll get better. You probably have, being as you go in the public rooms, you've probably seen a lot more sorcerers than I have recently. Because none of us, Joff has a cold sorcerer, doesn't he? But he doesn't play it too much. Just checking I was still going the right way. I think I'm right in saying a bit less is reflex saving against my attacks now, so my efforts to boost up the spell DC a little bit seem to be bearing fruit. Down through, unless you want to do the optional, Annie.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Bear in fruit. I like it, that. Bear in fruit. Where are you?
I was stuck on the other side. It wouldn't let me through the mirror thing. If you want to use the shrine here, you can to regain boost or anything.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to try and run around down at the bottom there. You could stand up here, stand still, and just hammer everything.
Are you sure that I will be able to hit them?
Yes. Well, that's one thing I am sure of. If you can see it, you can hit it as arranged.
It was good fun. Riling up that gloomy
And as you're
prince
standing
always
still,
entertains my
you should have
master
more
here,
chance as
sir.
well to hit them.
Allegra
She's
transfers
immune to my fire, so go, go.
recognize a new
In fact, they could all be immune. I don't know. We'll find out.
cause such trouble for the gatekeeper
No,
back
they're
in
not.
Stone Reach.
Happy to see me, dearie. Good. It'll be for the last time.
Cadence pants.
Nice job.
I think that's enough taunting
If
for
you want to
one
come
day.
Finish it.
down, I can make us a D-door.
That'll
Or you can
finish
just,
you off.
you could have just come back the way you've... I can't make us a D-door. What am I on about? I haven't got the spell yet, sorry. You could have just gone back the way you'd come. Now we have to climb up this. You can blame me for that.
I am blaming.
It leaves behind
I
one
don't need an
black
excuse to
frosted
blame them
stone.
on.
That's
I always
true.
do that.
Yeah,
The
I'm glad you
frosted
said
seeds
that.
flower from the snow. This time, the bloom stays in the palm of your hand.
Mm.
Instead of crumpling
Well, the
away into
first
nothing,
little test with the boosted difficulty, I don't think that went too badly, did it? Maybe one or two more Reapers, but okay.
though the prince himself would never admit to it,
Nah.
the Baroness tells you he is in your debt for thwarting the Night Hag's scheme. And now that you have the frosted
Okay.
seeds,
Finish it.
one step
Yeah,
closer to
good
waking
stuff.
Lord Arden.
Oi. Mm.
So I'm thinking ahead to the next one. There's a sort of a skill check in one of the rooms.
Home to the Baron and Baroness Bitterspine in one of the many holdings.
Now what's she laughing at?
Yesterday I was at the lab and I'm using lots of bottles to put my samples.
Yeah.
And the bottles I'm putting my samples is the same bottles I like. Maybe I have a water and I save the bottle of water.
All right.
His eyes
Don't
remain
need to
cold
buy
and hard
a
as they
bottle
bore
just for
down
that.
at you.
And because of that, I had the same bottle of water to drink. So I type it on it like water, Vanessa, to drink. To not be drinking
And
one of my samples.
has somebody had just asked you what that was for or something?
No, I am just seeing the writing in here, and I'm thinking like how silly I am. I could use different bottles to not have this kind of
What
mistakes.
spot skill do you have, Annie? You should have a decent
Spot.
level of spot.
My spot is 28.
Right, you go down this way and do the spot option at the end. I'll go and see the giants, and we'll meet up for the sneaky section. Or if you've done that, you can come and help me with the giants, because I think they might
I always
hurt.
get confused with where I need to go.
Just go all the way down to the bottom and talk to the griffin at the bottom.
I beg of you. You
The
overhear an
bot.
argument between the Fomorians.
There's only one way you can really go. Just follow it all the way down.
You would be surprised
And
with
then
how
choose
many
the...
ways
No,
I
no,
have.
honestly, there are definitely... Unless there's something I've missed. And just
This
choose
spot.
the spot option. Hopefully you
did
have
it.
enough spot, because everything kicks off in there if you don't.
It'd be nice to have to fight with all this grief.
Now, if you've done in there, if you want to come and join in the fight with the giants...
No, I'll
No.
let the gnome struggle.
Oh God, okay. Then I guess we will struggle.
Of course, I picked the wrong door. It would be different. Of course. I'm going to save you.
Thankfully for me, they're not immune to fire, because that would have been a disaster.
Probably you will be.
Yeah,
have
I've got
already
them.
killed
It's
them.
okay, it's done.
You see?
So
I
we
came
can go
here
on to the
for-
sneaky things. Well, for all I knew, they could have been immune to fire. And then I would have been sat here waiting for you, and you would have made me wait on purpose, because that's the devious little creature you are.
Hee.
Right, so let's try not to run into the werewolves like I always seem to do. All always does this section normally because she doesn't trust me not to make her balls of it.
She's sneaky, sneaky.
The bandits said something about needing to get the patrolling sentries to wake
Okay,
everyone
do we
up.
see them
It
anywhere?
may be possible to sneak past the
Nope.
sentries
Okay,
through
I'm
the
gonna
sleeping
divide and
bandits
conquer.
without needing to fight.
Shout me if you see them.
Okay.
And shout me if you, because it's just like the bear to find one or both runes and just leave me in the dark about it, not say anything. One rune found. I'm sure there was
Good.
at least one time we were in here and she left me running round still looking, having found both runes. The little bugger. I've got one of them coming towards me,
Bugger
so I'm
bear, bugger bear.
hiding in
bugger bear.
the room just now.
Yeah, there is one coming to my area. Bugger bear, bugger bear.
It's a crown as well, I'm leaving it well alone. Oh, actually, your other one is coming down towards me, so I better get going here if I don't want to get stuck again. The only thing with boosting up the difficulty level with casters is it takes you more spell points then to kill the things, and sometimes you can run into a bit of trouble that way. I think at 2 we'll be alright. Oh, we're back together. Have you found... Oh, it's here. So we were on the last possible rune then. I'm guessing if we've met up here. Have we... We need 2 more kills to get the Reaper bonus. And this guy is only 1.
Let me kill one of the enemies. Haha.
Do?
What is them?
One of the patrolling wolves you could kill. Oh, there's
Yes.
one here, look. Go on.
The werewolf sentries stopped.
Let's hurry up, let's get out of here now.
Howls. Now the sounds
Why?
of bandits
Because everybody's going to be after us, I
throughout the
think.
cavern. You'll have to fight your way through.
And where is the chest assist?
At the end.
Run, Normal, run. In the end, we will not have another fight.
No, it's all
Is the
done.
last-
Good show, that.
Nice.
You sounded disappointed there wasn't another fight. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Did I not click on the wine thing? Dearie me, I've got to go back in there. With all the things active
I
as
like
well.
it.
That's not going to be good, is
I
it?
like the phrase he says here. Don't you have something better to do? To be doing
Yeah.
with your time than pestering me? I like it.
Oh dear. And there's a boss out here.
It's your fault. You was in
It
such a
totally
rush.
is my fault.
Oh wow.
Totally is. I could have sworn
Such a
I'd clicked on it.
rush.
Okay, now it's done. So even if I die, the quest is complete. Just talk to him and it's done.
Now that
I
you've
won't.
done these 3 favors for the Prince of Frost, perhaps he'll return 1.
Ah,
Once
yeah.
again, even the
What a
scales.
mess.
The Prince of Frost agrees to lend you his powers in reaching Hirsam's fortress.
It wouldn't be a
You can
first,
now
right?
proceed
It
with
wouldn't
the
be
final
one of my
plan.
quests without a
Trade
complete
Hirsum's
cock-up, would
heel
it? No.
for the codex pages.
Okay. I think we'll say I don't deserve anything from the chest for that.
So if you grab something especially nice, you will
It
pass
would
it
have
to
gone
me.
to the bear, yes. Unfortunately, there's nothing in there. I think if there was something especially nice in there, you would have pestered it for it anyway, right? Regardless of circumstances. Okay,
Who knows? Who knows?
toughest one of the three coming up. And we have no DDO, so that's going to make it tougher still. Or maybe just longer. There are quite a few instances of groups here, so that would play well into our AoE type things. And I'm guessing these plant things have strong fortifications, so your AoE attack, the shatter defences, could do quite well here.
You don't seem very enthusiastic about it.
I think every time you hit them you take 10 fort off, so as you do, you fire 3 shots. If they fail all 3, that could be quite a significant reduction.
We'll need some guards. Reliable guards, not a grumpy old flea bag like yourself.
I think maybe resist acid here.
That should do it.
I'll give it.
I've done it
Oh, you.
in an attempt to be useful. I've just remembered I've got displacement here. That was my spell I took for the level 7. I did actually use it in one of the earlier quests and now seem to have forgotten I have it. So this is a good quest to remember that I have it. Because there's going to be some pain here.
Woohoo!
Yeah, what lovely opener that fireball is. Yes. You're doing very nicely at mopping up the things that are left from the fireball and saving us a lot of spell points.
Down the hole.
Yeah. I can remember when this first came out and I was wandering around in this room thinking, well, where do I go now? And I thought it was such a nice thing to have. I actually wrote to, very rare for me, I wrote to one of the developers to say I thought it was, well, I gave a bit of feedback anyway, but just to say I thought it was a nice thing to have done. Ooh, never saw that. It was right on top of me, and I didn't see. Oh! I was trying to pick up the mysterious remnant and another load. Okay. Can you actually, I'm guessing you can actually see them.
I can.
So these are yours, Annie.
Yeah, boo.
What do you mean, boo?
I want to kill the enemies and I need to be disabling the fight. Oh.
Okay. I'll tell you what you can do. You can kill the main boss guy in here for us. I'll just run round like a muppet. He might well be immune to my attacks anyway. So I'll activate him. You stand still at the back and hammer him. Use your Reaper boost. Ready?
Ready. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go.
Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Okay, thank you. I was expecting to see the half the traps left behind because you'd got bored and just moved on.
I thought about it.
So yes, we could just have DDO'd back to the start had we had one. I think this is one of the... In fact, there's quite a few in this pack that lend themselves well to the DDO. But this is definitely one of the better ones. There is a thing in here, Annie, if you want to search for it. Oh, it's there. We don't even need to search, but you can search for the traps there. This bear. I should think anybody who knows you. Well, there's already been one comment about the class you're doing this life, aren't there? But if they find out that you're doing the traps,
Against my wish.
I should think a
Just-
few people will be surprised. Well, it's a natural offshoot of the class. I'll just put this
I much
little
more
hireling
prefer-
here to give us a bit of a bonus, and then we go on
I
down.
much more prefer to find them with my face. It's much more
Now, this much we know.
As you request,
fun.
have you obtained the codex pages?
Naturally.
Ooh, that could be problematic.
Gave my trouble. But once I was concealed by the enchantment, I was able to make
Oh, I'm in a trap myself.
and leave those druids
I didn't realise.
the wise.
Okay,
Let us
thank
begin
you.
with this. Hand over the pages.
No, let's not. Get
Actually, I need to get more
sides.
healing amp. I took some of the repair amp out of the
You'll deliver what you
tree to get myself more fire things.
You ask much. You wish to transform the entire Feywild.
Try not to go in, not to stay in that
return it.
in that trunk too much, because the physics all seem to be gone. You struggle to, yeah, you struggle to hit things in there.
Touched only by the pure hand of nature.
You needn't worry about that. I found a place that
Okay.
civilization
Do you want to start on the other
No,
side?
no, no.
No? No? What?
No, this side is always mine.
Okay.
You started on my side, so
Okay.
now you do it by yourself.
It's like that,
You
is
picked
it?
my side.
Go on, you start on that side.
You keep talking about this door.
No, I
well and
didn't.
good. What I need.
She's not going to. Okay. I always start down here.
my secret for now.
It's the only part I know.
When the
All
time is
right.
we will arrange one
You could go and, I mean, you can't do any worse than doing nothing, can you? On the other side.
As you seem impatient, so I have brought a gift.
No.
I could try to mess. I could try to mess the things you are
I
doing.
rolled
Would be
a
great.
skill check, a bluff check maybe, to attempt to shame you into action, and failed.
But no worries. I'll find a use for them.
So I could do worse. I could mess the things you are doing. You said that you
No,
couldn't.
if you
I
were on the
couldn't
other
do worse.
side, you couldn't.
Yet if you fulfill your word, I will fulfill mine.
I'll pick the things. Picking the things.
What did you
Where
do?
is them? I'll pick the thing here.
Oh, right, okay.
Yay!
Sap seeps
Okay.
out of the massive tree. You pick up the sticky sap. What could the bear
Un
possibly want with
presente.
this?
Ah, I see. Un presente para oso.
Mm-hmm. And goodness gracious, what's that? Oh, no. I want this.
Sì, e o osso gosta muito de presentes, hein?
Blows up from deep inside
Sim.
the tree.
Not Hein. I told
Ein,
you.
hin. I get
No,
confused because
hin.
it's un en français. C'était maravilloso. Okay, in we go.
Woo! Fun.
Oh, he saved. Okay, another group to clear here, I think. bit of a mess, actually, a lot of a mess of that, but okay. Oh, I've still got this business with the bees, haven't I? Yeah, so acid is a thing here, isn't it? Resist acid.
The gnome baker tells you that he doesn't have any owl
Now
bear
this
butter,
must
but
be the
gingerbread
most
girl
difficult
that he
trap in the
created has
game
run off
to
with his entire
disable.
supply, along
You
with
just
a
end up
collection of
walking
Mm.
into it, Annie, and getting... Oh, okay, you didn't even try. Okay.
Well,
That would have
I
probably
didn't
happened
expect it.
anyway, so yeah, I understand
I wasn't expecting.
the
I
sentiment.
wasn't.
The cakes are traps, but just go and try and
Mm.
disable a cake without walking into it, and you'll see how difficult it is.
I will try. Ah,
It's extremely fiddly, isn't it? It can be done. I've done it once or twice, but oh, hang on a second, Annie.
okay.
all that's left of the gingerbread.
The gnome had left me to
I'm
die.
sorry, there
That's
was
what he
somebody at the
did.
door and the dog was going crazy. You made us a chest.
I know.
Abandoned. Hey, abandoned.
Abandon.
I hope you didn't.
Oh my!
I hope you didn't swear on the channel while I was away.
I did. I did lots of horrible
You
things.
better not have. Right,
I
which is the
embarrassed
way
you.
back to the bear now? Is that the bear there? No. Where is the bear? Is that the bear? No.
Here.
He's there. No, not you. The
There's
bear,
jump.
the polar bear.
Ah. Let's go. Move.
If I walk into a wall, it's because I'm watching the map.
Dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun,
No quiero saber se veo pra ficar, ya que volto. Right, if I talk to the bear, you stand yourself here and get ready with your AoE shot. As soon as that door opens, hammer them with the shatter defense.
I will talk to the
Are
bear.
you
Go
talking to
away.
the bear?
Bye.
Okay. I'm not
Pull
fit
the
to
hair.
talk to the bear.
Pull harder.
You don the giant's gloves, reach deep inside the bear's mouth, and pull out an elaborate, a black unicorn
Oh, horse.
with a voice
Yeah.
sound in your mind.
Nice job.
Yeah, it was good. I remember of plenty of times
My
we
new
struggled a
master
lot in here.
demands that you
Yeah.
be punished for your impudence.
Well, we had the advantage there. They were in a confined space, and we have some half decent AoE, don't we? So yeah, not bad.
You can use that information to plan your next move.
Okay, I think that was a pretty decent attempt at raising the difficulty a bit, wasn't it? What were we getting for that?
Mm-hmm.
Close to 400 Reaper for those, so not terrible.
Wow. Yeah.
And in such a
Well,
lovely setting.
Did you already reach the level 8?
No, we
Ah.
can. What is level 8? Would it be 450? Maybe I'm reasonably close to it. I don't know. I think we can leave it there for this one. So thanks very much as always for looking. From the mischievous one and I, we will see you soon. Take care.